And we're ready? Right, we are going to play a game of yes and. That is your starting point, and we're going to try and tell a little story amongst ourselves. So would you like to start, please, Taya?
One day we went to the beach.
Yes, and I saw a dolphin. Yes, and it started swimming towards me.
Yes, and I was so excited, I didn't know what to do.
Yes, and then it came even closer to me.
Yes, and then I decided that I was going to swim out to it. Yes, and then the waves got really choppy.
Yes, and I kept swimming because I really have always wanted to swim on the back of a dolphin.
Yes, and I was so excited, but
I saw a fin sticking out of the water. Yes, and I don't think it was a dolphin fin.
Yes, and on closer inspection, it was a shark.
yes, and then I freaked out.
Yes, but then I saw the dolphin swim towards me. Yes, and then the dolphin started scaring off the shark.
Yes, and it was like shark versus dolphin. And
Yes, and then I felt like I was watching a TV show.
Yes, and then the dolphin gave me a lift. Yes, and it rode me all the way back to the shore.
end scene. Lovely. Oh, that was really good. I was getting worried about the shark situation there. I'm quite scared of sharks. Why do you think we do this kind of an activity?
Like creativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe like practice like accepting offers when you're doing improv.
Yes. Yes, and having that little yes and sort of thread going through. Was that helpful to you as well?
And kind of changing the way you said it instead of being like yes and then going into your personality. Kind of sometimes it was spring, and sometimes it was like and it was kind of.
Lovely. Yeah, so we're looking for some vocal colour, use of vocal expression while we're storytelling, aren't we? Because that's exciting for an audience to watch rather than if we're just speaking monotone. Would you like to do another one? Because the bell just went then.
Oh, yeah.
So we might just try another yes and scene. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time, Matilda, would you like to start our yes and story?
Today, I went into the city. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. We'll go anti-clockwise, so it's yes and. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right.
Do I?
Do you
Today,
get-
I went into the city. Yes, and I rode the train there.
Yes, and I got to use a Mikey card.
Yes, and when I was on the train, the ticket inspector came by.
Yes, and I didn't have my ticket on me. I'd left it at the station. Yes, so I had to quickly run out of the train.
Yes, but then the train left without me.
Yes, and because I hadn't shown my ticket, then the police started chasing me.
Yes, and I'm not a very good runner. Yes, but luckily my uncle's a policeman.
Yes, and I got away from the police.
Yes, and I wasn't arrested, so I didn't have to go to juvie.
Yes, and I didn't even have to do any community service.
I didn't finish it. I don't know if we're going to use it. I think the bell, it's like a school environment. I'll just do it.
Do we need to, go? Because, it's...
Hello, the
Yeah.
bell went mid-scene. Should we go again? Does it matter? Do it again? No worries. Yep, there you go again.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we got into juvie and I was
We're
like,
like, no, we need to go again to the bell.
Because this happened for some reason during the last recording.
Oh, okay.
If these lights stop blinking, just come get us.
Sure.
'Cause it means it stopped recording.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what
Did it
happened.
stop
Is that one working?
Yeah, I came in and it wasn't going. So
Oh, sure. Well,
if
we
those
can all.
lights happen to stop blinking, just you can see.
And
They might have been solid. And not
solid. Like they need to be blinking at us. So, hey, you're in a slight flare. You're better where you are now. That's it. You're fully lit now. That's nice. Yes, I think we need to do the whole thing again.
yes.
Well, do you wanna do you wanna ask me why we're gonna play this game? I'll say, right now we're gonna play yes and. But why? Okay, can we think? Wait, we could go back to the dolphin story if you like. That was a good one.
That was a good story.
Yeah. Yeah? All right. Are we ready? Now we're going to play yes and. Are you ready? Do you know how to play it?
Can you explain it again?
Sure. So yes and is offering and accepting ideas. So we start the story with, a little location or something that's just happened, and then the next person says yes and to add to the story. It might be nice to put in some gesture too to help your storytelling, and use some vocal expression to make it really exciting for the audience, so we keep them engaged. Are you ready? Taya, do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Today I went to the beach.
Yes, and I saw a dolphin. Yes, and the dolphin started swimming towards me.
Yes, and I was so excited. I love dolphins.
Yes, and it came even closer to me.
Yes, so I decided to swim out to it. Yes, but it was very far away and the water was getting choppy.
Yes, and then I started worrying, was this actually a dolphin?
Yes, but I kept going because I thought it was.
Yes, but then I saw a fin pop out of the water. And it wasn't the dolphin fin, this was the second fin.
Yes, and it was definitely a shark.
Yes, and then I had a panic attack.
Yes, and then I was concerned because I didn't know what to do. Yes, but then the dolphin started swimming towards the shark and scaring it away.
Yes, and then the shark and the dolphin had this epic battle.
Yes, I felt like I was watching a cartoon.
Yes, and then the dolphin swam closer and brushed against my leg. Yes, and the dolphin offered to give me a ride back to shore.
Yes, and the dolphin was swimming so strongly and it guided me back to the shore. End of our story? Nicely done. Yay. End scene? Good, that was great. I know, like it made its ending, so that was good, and there was a nice gesture in there as well. Okay, so our next one, now if we're going to do, so we're going to walk around the camera, is this enough space for you?
Oh,
Yeah, this is good.
The character
that's
walk one?
good. We don't need a big
If
circle.
we stay in front of our chairs, shall we?
Yeah.
So
that
then,
makes it easier.
so we started, Hayley, you started last time, was it? Or didn't Matilda start? No, let's have Matilda start.
Yeah.
And then you
Well,
came
we'll
in.
kind of
just
do we
front.
want to do like Taylor started with just Chris and just I don't know what to say.
Say again, sorry.
We want Taylor started so we're not Chris has in the same walk.
True that, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, let's have Hayley start. Yeah, all right.
So do I do a lap and then
Yes.
will I go in?
We'll be
Okay.
commenting and then
No, maybe I do
No,
a
you're
lap.
after me, so I come in after you. So you have to walk the whole lap.
and
And then we do one lap.
Yeah, when you get back to your chair. Yeah, once you've done a full lap, you're back at your chair and then you can stop. All right, are we ready? Okay, ready? This next activity is called Character Walk. And I'm going to be needing a volunteer to start. Who would like to start? Yes, please. That would be fantastic. So we might just let the activity run and then see how we go with what you're getting out of it. Okay? When you're ready.
her hands kind of swaying a bit.
Instead of having like straight fish, it kind of curves a bit.
Yeah. She's kind of walking like on an angle.
Yeah, I get that.
Her hands are swaying a lot.
She's sort of marching a little almost. Lovely, okay. Nicely exaggerated.
She's kind of leaning to the side a lot, and her legs are kind of crossing over a bit.
So this was your walk, wasn't it? We were exaggerating. Oh, lovely. So now your legs are really
She's
straight.
very sideways. And
Yeah.
her legs are very lopsided. She's not quite walking straight.
What do you think, what sort of character could this character be from that walk?
Someone who's a bit tired, maybe, or who's a bit dizzy.
Yeah, like maybe like a Disney character.
Yeah.
Even zombie-like.
Maybe zombie-like, yes, because the stiff limbs. All right, Taya, what are you seeing in this walk now?
They're really crossing the legs. And the hands kind of going out rather than just side by side.
Highly physical though, very
I
nice. Yeah, changing the balance.
Yeah. She's almost kind of touching her feet now.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going out very sideways.
Oh, lovely, Taya.
Yeah.
Good. How did you feel doing that really exaggerated walk just then?
Unnatural.
Yes. Yeah.
What did we do that for?
It's pretty random, isn't it? Well, tell me, what do you think? What's the point of this activity? What would you learn from it on stage or with a script?
Maybe like so you like kind of get into your character.
Nice.
And like maybe like practice like over exaggerating their actions.
Yeah, exaggerating movements.
Good,
It's
yeah.
like levels, because we kind of like climb and like.
Yeah, and it was good that with you watching you collaborate together then, you're concentrating so hard on the movement. I think you're just feeling more relaxed about performing from my point of view. And maybe that's a good way to find a character too, not being worried about the words, but thinking of the physicality and the gesture first.
Yeah.
And even we started to name characters. You could be a zombie or maybe an old witchy character or something. That would be a really fun way to play with the script through physicality.
Yeah.
Well done. Good, that was really funny. Well done, that was great. Okay, our last one.
You were playing that, so then I came in, but then I was like, oh wait, we meant to.
I don't know, we just...
I think
my
it was
shoes.
good. I think
Was
it
it
was
okay?
fine.
I think I'm just winging it just as much as you guys. Because I'm happy if you're happy. All right, this last one is stand, kneel, sit. So let's get our chairs.
This way.
Yeah, I think go on to that end. That's good. We're still flashing, we're good.
Yes, yeah. I just looked over
Okay.
at the start.
So you're in quite a lot of light in the middle. Let's sit you down and let's see where we end up. Maybe on the darker side actually,
Yeah.
just because then otherwise you'll get a lot of light spill. I think it's an even piece. That's nice. Okay.
I felt like his next stone was right there, and I was in front of it. I felt like I was like staring into the camera.
Oh, I think I probably. Oh, that's good. That's a nice.
After you explain it, then we'll get into it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're still flashing. I can see flashing. This next activity is called Stand, Sit, Kneel. And the objective of this activity is really to have our actors using their peripheral vision and physically able to respond to what's happening within the scene. We're going to do it just as the movement of stand, sit, kneel, and then we might bring it into a new little improvisation game. Are you happy to do that?
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, well, I'm just going to leave you to it and see who takes the lead for whatever position. I'll just say, and go. So we can't have any repeats. One of you's got to stand, one of you's got to kneel, and the other sit. Oh, nice. Good. What? Good focus. Okay, we might pause it there. Well done. How are your knees? It's very hard on this floor. How did it feel doing that activity, Taya? Was it weird or?
Yeah, it was kind of like my testing my awareness of where they're, what levels they are.
Ah, so were you able to use your peripheral vision? Did that help you?
Yeah. Just looking, just kind of, peripheral vision, seeing what they're.
You were very fast doing it as well. I noticed like, woo, it's very, you were not giving yourselves any time to rest. How about being in the middle? How was that?
I feel like it was kind of good because I could see out the corner of my eye either side, so I didn't really have to tilt my head too much. I kind of just use my peripheral vision.
Yeah, and what about on the other end, Matilda?
It was good. Yeah, it was a bit like, but it was good. It's fun, and I actually used sound quite a bit, so like I knew when someone was standing up or sitting down, so that I need to pay extra attention.
Ooh, we could do an extreme challenge and close our eyes for another activity. Not today. Good. All right, well, let's do a little improvisation. So same idea, but this time I'd like you to create a little story where, again, at any one time, there is only one character standing, one character sitting, and one character kneeling within the scene. So why don't we start with, let's say, maybe a hospital. That could be where the scene's going to take place. So maybe just figure out your characters, who's going to be what, and then I'll say action to go. Alrighty. Are you ready? So lots of nice, clear, loud voices. Bring up the energy. Here we go. And action.
Oh, my hand. My hand.
You'll be fine. It's a paper cut. You can leave the hospital already.
Let me turn on the aircon for you. You can't think you need anything else? I think I can see blood. Blood.
There is no. Calm down. Let me take a look.
She's dying.
Let me get a
I
band-aid.
don't like the sight of blood. I'm a little dizzy.
Here's band-aid. Alright, now you can leave the hospital. You've been here for a week.
I feel better now. That's much better. My nail! It's broken! It's
Oh
broken!
my goodness.
I need to find the nail. Where is it?
You do not.
Do you need to glue it back on?
No.
I may never write again. Now
Don't put it back on.
And scene. Lovely. Oh, well done. That was really good. How did you feel doing it? Was it okay? Or you didn't replicate any of the moves. So you're really quick at responding.
Yeah, I think the levels are kind of good because it made us like go in different positions and like that kind of helped the story.
Okay.
Yeah, like, if you're walking over there, it kind of, or if you need to stand up, it's like, oh, what am I doing now? Standing up.
Yeah, and you did the gesture really nicely with it as well. Was it easier to do it with a little story going on rather than just in the isolated activity?
Yeah.
It was probably easier to move than I said actually in front of the ball. Like it was like when do I sit, when do I sit.
Ah.
Whereas when you attach a storyline to it, it makes sense to sit as I'm upset or something like that.
Nice,
Or
yes.
when you're looking for the nail, you're on the floor. Like it kind of helped know when should we move.
Yeah, good one. Well,